friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I sell them online for a profit. Today I have 5 items, 4 packages going out. Today is Tuesday, April 23rd. So these are the things that sold in the past 24 hours. It's a gross sales amount of $134.99. I will tell you, none of these are spectacular. They all have pretty low sell-through rates. Yeah, bud. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. So I usually start right into my sales, but something has been on my mind this morning that I wanted to chat about for a few minutes, and I thought I would do that. So if you are uninterested in hearing me chat about something, then you can skip ahead to the sales. That's fine with me. I understand. So I got a couple comments yesterday on yesterday's video, and and then my husband made me this coffee this morning, and it's all related. One comment was from a woman who restores vintage dresses and sells them, and I was like, is that fun for you? Or I don't know. People do a lot of things that aren't fun for them for various number of reasons. And she said yes, and she was telling a little bit about her process, and I just love that. It sounds terrible to me. That does not sound like something that would be enjoyable at all. But I love that this person found something that she's passionate about and brings her joy, and she loves doing. My husband made me coffee this morning, and that was just a small little act of, I mean, it took him 30 seconds to make me a cup of coffee, but it brought me so much joy, and I'm drinking it out of this cup that my friend made for me specifically, and that just brings me joy. And then the second comment that I got was someone who was concerned that maybe my time wasn't being valued as much because some of my profits were lower. And absolutely, my weekend was terrible. It was not a great weekend as far as sales go. And I think if every day and every weekend was like that, it would be awful, right? But I make enough money. I'm not a 6-figure reseller. I'm not even a full-time reseller. I do this part-time to supplement my family's income, to contribute financially to my family, while I'm able to stay at home, homeschool my kids, and honestly, it's fun for me. It brings me joy. I'm not making money off of these YouTube videos, although I did get monetized recently, which is kind of fun. But I do it because I enjoy sharing with you. I enjoy the moments in the morning when I respond to the comments and read them. I don't know, it's fun. It brings me joy. So, while I think that there are some things in our lives that we do need to do for money, if I wasn't making money on eBay, would I be doing it for free? Probably not. Probably not. But I did spend quite a few years in different part-time jobs that I was miserable in. There was my most recent part-time job I actually really loved, but it was part of a ministry, and I was paid terribly for my time. And I still got joy from that, right? But it was really hard on my family life as well. So if you know me in person, we can talk more about that if you're interested. If you know where I worked, I'm not disparaging them at all. But I think that there's more to life than money, I guess, is kind of what I'm trying to say. Do we need money to live and survive? Yes. Does more money make things easier? Yes. Is money the root of all joy? No, I don't think so. So for me, reselling is fun. It brings me joy. I like to thrift. I like to find treasures. I really like it when I find something exciting that's worth a lot of money. I like to share what I sell with you. I like that sometimes people will comment and say that I've encouraged them in some way or I've taught them something new. Those things bring me joy throughout the day. And sometimes that's more important than only finding high dollar value items, things like that. So the other thing is, that I wanted to mention is, I do this part-time. If I was trying to supplement, or if I was the sole provider for my family, I would do things a lot differently. I would be thrifting a lot more. I only thrift 1 day a week at this point, just because I can. And the other thing is that I was thinking about, this is kind of going to sound disjointed. I'm sorry. It's just kind of the ramblings of my mind this morning. But like, I know you don't know this, but I started shipping like an hour late today, because one of my kids isn't feeling well. And so I snuggled with her on the couch longer than I normally would. My son decided that he wanted to learn about odd and even numbers this morning. And so we took about 10 minutes and talked about odds and even numbers. And my husband had to take a phone call. And so I ended up doing more breakfast duty that he sometimes will cover. And all of that gives me, flexibility. And this gives me flexibility to do those things in my home with my children. Is it for everyone? Absolutely not. I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm telling you what I do. And today I'm telling you why I enjoy it and why it brings me joy. There was something else that I had right there and I don't remember, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to take one more sip of my coffee because it's delicious and put it somewhere away from my sales. Here we go. So we're going to start with somebody bought 2 things, which is so exciting to me. That very rarely happens. I am kind of curious. One thing that popped into my head is a couple days I did put free returns on all my items. And I was thinking, I wonder if this is because of the free returns, because then they can return them. I don't know. That makes me a little nervous, but how cute is this top? It is Cynthia Rowley. Cynthia Rowley is something that I only buy if it is 100% linen, which this is, but I think this top is darling. Anyway, Cynthia Rowley has linen tops have an average sale price of $14.11 and 19% sell-through rate. They paid $18.62. Plus I have a 15% off coupon on my store. So they use that. I didn't do the math on that. This is a gorgeous, also linen dress. It has some embroidery there. The brand is Lena Tomei and it is made in, oh, that's terrible. It's not giving you, I had it. There it is. It is made in Italy. And it is, again, 100% linen. So this person definitely knows what they like. And I agree. I'm a big linen fan, especially in the spring and summer. I would say half my wardrobe is linen. And I would love it to be more. The Lena Tomei linen dress Italy has an average sale price of $20.24 and 15% sell-through rate, which is not great. This sold for $29.65 with the 15% off coupon. So this person paid a total of $53.73. I bought the shirt at my favorite thrift store for 15 cents. That's insane. And the dress I bought at a thrift store I don't go to very often. It's in a town that I'm not ever in that direction, but they have a really good half off sale. And so I paid $2.50 for that dress. The dress took 11 months to sell and the shirt took 14 months to sell. So neither of those are very great either. Not fast for sure. But my profit total is $38.62. So it was 14 something on the shirt and $24.30 on the dress. So I am super pleased with that. I do aim for $67 in profit each day, because then that makes my profit $2,000 for the month. $1,000 of that goes into our family budget, $500 back to my business to pay for inventory, shipping supplies, other randomness, and then $500 gets saved for tax purposes, because this is taxable income. Something to remember. This is a Henley and it's Hollister. It does have this little spell out. This is probably not something I would have bought on my own. I don't know, maybe if I had found it at like my favorite thrift store for 15 cents, but someone gave it to me and I decided to try and list it. I've had it for 9 months. Hollister Henleys have an average sale price of $12.78 and a sell-through rate of 17%. I try to shoot for 25% when I'm shopping, so maybe I wouldn't have bought this, I don't know. But I will tell you, I'm also not very great at comping when I'm shopping. So sometimes I make mistakes and take risks on things that I shouldn't have. But anyway, this sold for $14.87 plus shipping, so we paid a total of $20.84. I think they probably used my coupon there too. And let's see, my profit is $11.32. So I do have a few friends that, in fact, one just Sunday night handed me a bag and she was like, I've been carrying this around in my car. This is for you. That instead of taking their stuff to Goodwill, they'll bring it to me, which I am not going to argue about. I think that's fantastic. So grateful. And certainly when things are free or if they belonged to us, I will list them if they have lower sell-through rates or, not very high sell-through, average sell price. I work out in my garage and sometimes I have friends join me. Okay. So I wrap everything in 20 by 30 tissue paper. I add a little thank you sticker. And then these are 10 by 13, I think, poly mailers. And I buy all of those on Amazon. I just find the cheapest option, to be honest. All right. This is the only thing that's sold on Poshmark today, and it is a swim dress. It's so fun. And it has toucans on there. How fun is that? Okay. It's Duluth. So when I bought this, I had found a comp for like $40, but I bought it in December, which is a terrible time to buy swimming suits. Not that people don't buy swimming suits in December, but I listed it for $40. I've had it for a while. Somebody offered me $20. I countered at $30, and then they countered again at $25, and I was like, let's sell it. Could I hold out for another $5? Probably. Could I hold out for another $15? I don't know. When I looked on eBay, there was one that had sold for $30. So I feel okay about $25. Here's the thing that I like about this though. It's exciting. There was a 100% sell-through rate on eBay, which means one had sold and there were none others listed. 100% sell-through, the way I calculate sell-through, is all of them are sold. Different people will do it different ways. I don't care how other people do it. I'm just telling you how I do it. So when I'm saying that something has like a 17% sell-through rate, that means there are 17 sold and, now I have to do math, 83 listed. So hopefully that helps you understand just how I'm calculating that. Did I tell you all the information? $12 is my profit. I paid $8 for this. But again, when I bought it, I saw a sold comp for $40. So if I could have turned $8.40, that would have been a better situation than $8.25. But what's that adage? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes, well, no, actually most of the time, I don't know what the right thing to do is. I'm not saying this is what you should do. I'm saying this is what I've done. All right. This is another thing that I have done. These are Johnston & Murphy. It just says J&M. Made in Italy. Leather little boots. These are in not super great condition. Not bad, but like, I don't know, very like just wear and stuff on the, oh, it does have this like scrape down the side. Anyway, these have an average sale price of $36.50. I just searched Johnston Murphy Italy leather ankle boots because there's different styles. So $36.50 with a 19% sell-through rate. These were my husband's. I bought them for him and he didn't really love them. So I think I don't remember if they hurt his feet or I don't remember, but he didn't love them. So I sold them. I did pay $5 for them. Actually, there was a 7 on the bottom. Maybe I paid $7 for them. It doesn't matter. They were listed. Actually, I don't know how long they were listed. Not very long, just because of the number in my inventory. I would say probably about a month. And they sold for $24.96 plus shipping. They paid a total of $34.82. My profit is $16.11, which I don't think is bad at all. They did pick. I have calculated shipping, and I also have it listed so you have a choice of Ground Advantage or Priority. And they picked Ground Advantage, which is fine, except I can't use the Priority shoebox, which is what I would normally ship these in. So I gotta find a box. All that to say, I have to find a box. I have a couple options around here, but I just haven't taken the time to do that yet because of, you know, odds and evens and a not feeling very well girl. So I'm gonna leave that at that. My profit today was $78.05. So I definitely hit my goal. Very grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you. I would love to know, I should have asked this earlier because hopefully you've stuck around to the end, but I would love to know what brings you joy. Maybe it's reselling related, maybe it's not, but just in general, I would love to know what brings you joy. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you soon.